Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Power of Chaos, Joey the Passion. As I always say, I appreciate you being here for the journey, and it has been a journey. So let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into a match duel and see exactly what Mr. Wheeler has in store for us today. Yesterday's episode, by the way, a lot of fun. I don't want to say what the results were or anything like that, but it was a lot of back and forth, a lot of good cards being played, and I'm happy actually with the duel in general. So take a look at that one if you haven't seen it already. What do we got? Share the Pain, Magic card. Offer one monster on your side of the field as a tribute. Your opponent must select one monster on his or her side of the field and offer it as a tribute. Mystical Space Typhoon, that's that counter Magic card. Destroy one spell or trap card on the field. We got the Snatch Shield, that's that continuous, continuous Quip card. Really, really good and powerful. Take control of one of your opponent's face-up monsters. Your opponent gains 1,000 life points at each of his or her standby phases. Sombra the Dark, 4-star monster, 2100 attack, 500 defense. As I always say, any non-tributed monster over 1900 attack in this game comes with a negative effect. This is one of them. This card cannot attack a player directly. Each time this card destroys a monster in battle, decrease the attack of this card by 200 points. The Giant Red Sea Snake, 4-star monster with 1800 attack, 800 defense, and the Negate Attack, which is that counter trap card. When your opponent attacks with a monster, all attacks are negated and your opponent's battle phase ends. So we'll throw the Negate Attack down. We'll put the Giant Red Sea Snake in attack mode, and we'll go from there. Let's see what deck we're dealing with here.
My field spell card activates.
Okay, so it looks like it's the Fiend deck, which is probably the second hardest of the decks that he has. Spiritualism. Okay, so that sends my Negate Attack back. That's fine.
Just go along and set this card here. Let me give you a little hint. You better be careful because this card's a trap.
And he's playing one card face down. So one card face down, one monster in defense mode. He did activate Yami, which is that spell, that field spell card. Increase the attack and defense of all fiend and spell type monsters by 200 points. Also decrease the attack and defense of all fairy type monsters by 200 points. And he did activate Spiritualism, which is return one spell or trap card on your opponent's side of the field to his or her hand. This card's activation and effect cannot be negated by any other card. We just got Monster Reborn, which is a staple of the Yu-Gi-Oh's franchise. Select one monster from either your opponent's or your own graveyard and place it on the field under your control in attack or defense position. Face up is considered a special summon. So we'll put the Negate Attack back down. I will summon Sombra the Dark in attack mode now. I'm not going to use the Mystical Space Typhoon just yet. We'll try to break through with Sombra here, though. Okay, Portrait Secret, 4-star monster, 1200 attack, 1500 defense. So Sombra will go down to 1900 as a result. But Giant Red Sea Snake for some free damage. Alright, I'm happy about this. You're bringing back the Portrait Secret, and it's just going to get destroyed. So waste of a Call of the Haunted, in my opinion. Continuous trap card. Select one monster from your graveyard and special summon in face-up attack position. When this card is destroyed or removed from the field, the Sun monster is destroyed. The Sun monster is destroyed. This card is also destroyed. So, fine. You're going to lose the 400 life point damage. 400 as it's getting increased by the Yami. So, again, a waste of a Call of the Haunted, in my opinion. I'm okay with that. Just like it was a waste of the Spiritualism. I'm okay with that, too. So, we're off to an okay start here. Alright, it's just playing a monster in defense mode. Hoping that's not Earthbound Spirit, but we'll find out. We got another Mystical Space Typhoon. We're not going to activate anything. Let's just see what this is. Okay, just another Portrait Secret. That's fine. Sombra will go down to 1700 now. And we'll use the Giant Red Sea Snake to attack him directly. I am a little concerned that two Fiends are in the graveyard right now, which is closer and closer to Dark Necrofear. But we have Snatch Steal, Share the Pain. I'm not fearing it too much, but let's see. Just another card in defense mode and a card face down. So let's see what that could possibly be. Got the Time Seal. That's that trap card that your opponent skips the draw phase of his or her next turn. Let's throw that down. We will use one of the Mystical Space Typhoons now to get rid of whatever he just put down. Okay, it was his own Mystical Space Typhoon, so that's fine. We'll try to break through with Sombra, but Zombra's kind of weak now, so I don't know if it's going to work. When it's a Dorokuba Yaba, which is a really weak Fiend monster, with 3 stars, 1000 attack, and 400, we will break through. And we'll use the Giant Red Sea Snake to attack him directly.
Not too shabby, but you ain't gonna beat me with those lame attacks.
And And that brings him down to 4,000. He does have the 3 Fiend monsters, so I am wondering if this is Dark Necrofear territory again. Let's find out. No, not yet. So Headless Knight, 4-star monster, 1450 attack, 1700 defense. Yeah, we'll negate that attack. Keep Zombra. 'Cause if I don't get a monster, I might as well just use Share the Pain. Yeah, so we got the Rock Spirit, 4-star monster, 1700 attack, 1000 defense, with an effect of this monster can only be special summoned by removing 1 Earth monster in your graveyard from play. Increase the attack of this monster by 300 points during your opponent's battle phase. So yeah, we'll use the Share the Pain. Zombra can't really do anything more at 1500 life points, so I'll sacrifice the Zombra and let him sacrifice his own Headless Knight, which is perfect. There's nothing that would allow me to win if I took back, no. So there's really no point using Monster Reborn. We'll just take the free damage with the the giant red sea snake. And that will hopefully let this be the last turn, because I will, at this point, use the Time Seal as well. So whatever that last card in his hand is all he's got. And if he can't do anything, we will win. So let's see. No draw for you. No, he is able to play a monster in defense mode. Okay. We got the Prevent Rat, 4-star monster with 500 attack, 2000 defense. I think we take Zombra back, right? Yeah. All right. We're gonna use Monster Reborn. We're going to bring back Zombra the Dark. Put it in attack mode. We're going to summon the Prevent Rat with its 500 attack points. And we're going to go for the win. So we'll use Zombra to hopefully break through whatever this is. Actually, hold on. Yes. I want to use the Mystical Space Typhoon. In case that is an Earthbound Spirit, it will go up to 2200 defense. We don't want 2200 defense. So we'll use Mystical Space Typhoon to get rid of that. Alright, it's just a Jiroku buy, so easy kill there. And we'll use the giant red sea snake to attack him directly. And for the win, I don't think this is maybe one of the first times anyone has ever said this. Prevent Rat with the attack of 500 for the win. Don't think anyone's maybe ever won in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! With a Prevent Rat attack, but if you find footage of that online, send it to me, because I'd love to see it. But alright, so that's game 1 in our pocket. Let's see if we can do just as good in game 2. Okay, so what do we got? We got the Diligent Duel, which is a really good spell card. Pay 1,000 life points, randomly select and discard 1 card from your opponent's hand. Your opponent then selects and discards another card from his or her hand. Pay 1,000 life points to get rid of 2 resources. Is almost always worth it, unless you don't have the life points. United We Stand, it's becoming one of my favorite Magic cards. It's won a lot of duels for us. For every face-up monster you control, increase the attack and defense of the equipped monster by 800 points. We got the Time Seal again. We got the Rock Spirit again. We got Zombra the Dark again. And we got Mystical Space Typhoon again. So I'll start off with the Time Seal face down. We'll activate the Diligent Duo. We're hoping to hit something big here. Get rid of 2 cards. Nah. Got rid of the Skull Dice. I guess that's a good hit. Not really, but roll 1 6-sided die. The result is multiplied by 100 points and subtracted from the attack and defense of all monsters in your opponent's control until the end of this turn. Monsters summoned after this card activation are excluded. And we got rid of a Headless Knight, 4-star monster, 1450 attack, 1700 defense. We've actually just saw that, so we'll summon Zombra in attack mode, because that's all I can do. We'll end things there. Okay, he's playing his own Diligent Duo. Not United We Stand. Just not United We Stand. Just not United We Stand. Okay, perfect. All right, we'll get rid of the Rock Spirit. Sucks to lose Mystical Space Typhoon as well as the Rock Spirit, but I want that United We Stand in our hand. It's a very good card. He is playing the Giant Germ face in attack mode, which is a 2-star monster with 1000 attack, 100 defense, with an effect of when this card is sent to the graveyard result of battle, inflict 500 points of direct damage to your opponent's life points. You can also take cards of the same name from your deck and special summon them in the field and face up a tap position. The deck is then shuffled. And he did play a card face down. We got Tribute to the Doomed, one of my all-time favorite cards. It did help me win a tournament once. Discard one card from your hand to the graveyard to destroy one monster card on the field regardless of position. So we will use the Zombra the Dark to attack this Giant Germ. Get rid of some life points for him. I know I'm going to take the 500 hit here. And he'll get 2 more on the field. Let's use the Time Seal now, because I don't want him to accidentally get like Beast of Gilfer and be able to summon that through a tribute. So hopefully whatever that card is in his hand is not a tribute monster or anything good. Okay, don't know what it is, but he's not playing it, so maybe it's Dark Necrofear. Got Snatch Steal again, very happy to see that. That will come in clutch for us, I bet, if he does get Dark Necrofear on the field. So we'll use Zombra to attack one of the Giant Germs. Unfortunately, we'll take another 500 points in damage, and Zombra will go down to 1,700, but I do have to get rid of these monsters. He is obviously able to draw this upcoming turn, so we're hoping for no tribute monster. Okay, just a card in defense mode. Kiko the Ghost Destroyer, 4-star monster, 1800 attack, 700 defense, with an effect of each time this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, you can remove up to 2 cards in your opponent's graveyard from play. In addition, as long as this card remains face up on the field, your opponent cannot remove any cards in either graveyard from play. So we'll summon Kiko in attack mode. We'll use Zombra to get rid of this other Giant Germ, bringing Zombra down to 1500 attack points, so it's super weak now, but we'll keep using it until it's destroyed. We're down to 5,500 because of Giant Germ. And Kiko to attack this card. Portrait Secret again. So Kiko can start removing cards from play, but I am worried that there are now 5 Fiends in the graveyard. So I'm very, very much expecting Dark Necrofear to make its appearance. Not yet, though. Okay. Got the Goblin Attack Force, 4-star monster, 2300 attack, 0 defense, so over 1900 attack on a non-tributed negative effect. When this card attacks, it is changed to defense position at the end of the battle phase. The position cannot be changed during your next turn. We'll summon that Goblin Attack Force here. We're going to try to use Zombra to break through whatever this is, but at 1500 attack points, I don't think it's going to be able to. Yep, Headless Knight. That's acceptable. I will use the Goblin Attack Force, though, to get rid of this Headless Knight, because I do want the life point damage with Kiko the Ghost Destroyer so I can remove from play cards. I mean, he still has enough for Dark Necrofear, but you keep doing this over and over again, he won't be able to get it on the field. So, yeah, we'll just do 2 Giant Germs. Why not? I don't want to have to keep losing the 500 life points if he does bring those back. And we'll turn it over to him. Goblin Attack Force will go into defense mode, obviously. Toroku, bye. Alright, fine. Take my Goblin Attack first. It's fine. Okay, got ourselves another Rock Spirit. I will summon that Rock Spirit. We'll remove our other Rock Spirit from play. I want to activate all these cards and go for the win, but I just don't know what this is. So I think we will just slow play it. I don't feel stressed right now. Like, I need to use all these cards. I could probably win if all those cards go off, but it's fine. We'll use Zombra to attack the Dorokubai, bring his Zombra down to 1300. Kiko the Ghost Destroyer, it probably was worth it just to go for the win, but it's fine. One more turn, I think, is not going to break the bank here. We'll get rid of 2 more of his Fiends. Don't really think it matters in terms of which ones we remove from play. Alright, and Rock Spirit for some points. Even playing United We Stand or Snatch Steal would have won this turn, so we will call that a mistake, though, because it's not optimal. So we'll definitely track that as a mistake, and again, I probably need to be more aggressive in these duels. I've been playing kind of passively recently, which has cost me in certain games, so. Okay, he is playing Monster Reborn, staple of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Franchise. He is bringing back my own Goblin Attack Force. Yummy, I don't understand why, but sure. You are going for the attack too, which is dumb. You should have kept Goblin Attack Force in attack mode and hope I couldn't do anything. But because you do that, I get to win. So Hysteric Fairy, 4-star monster, 1800 attack, 500 defense. Offer 2 monsters on your side of the field as tribute to increase your life points by 1,000 points. Monsters used as tribute summon or that are offered as tributes due to other cards' effect do not apply. Might as well summon it. It's going to go down because of Yami, because it's a fairy, but it's fine. We'll use Zombra to get rid of my own Goblin Attack Force. That brings Zombra down to 1100. I don't think I've ever seen Zombra go from 21 to 1100, so that's kind of funny. And yeah, we'll use the Hysteric Fairy for the win. Why not? All right, so 2 pretty quick and fast duels there. We didn't really feel threatened with his deck choices, so that's good. Now we're just hoping for 3 new cards. Let's see if we can get 3 new cards, or at least some powerful cards here. Yes, yes, and yes. I am so happy to see Copycat. That is a very, very, very good card.
But I'm never gonna quit as long as I got my whole future ahead of me.
So let's take a look at what we won. Copycat will definitely be adding itself to our deck, but let's take a look at that magic card first, because I don't know what that is. What do we have? Okay, it's the Mask of the Accursed. So it's an equip magic card. The monster equipped with this card cannot attack. In addition, the player controlling the equipped monster must take damage of 500 life points during each of your standby phases. So you equip it to your opponent's monster. That makes sense. Is that worth it? It can't attack, but it would just sit there and you would continuously lose 500 life points. But then I can't attack, right? So I won't be able to get 2 life point damage. This has some benefits to the Kinetic Soldier deck, though. It's not... Let's try it. I don't think it's going to last long, but let's throw that in. I'm also very, 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 very excited to show Copycat, though. We've seen this card many a times through him, but it's such a good card. So Copycat, 1-star monster, 0 attack, 0 defense, with an effect of when this card is summoned, including special summon, it adopts the original attack defense of one of your opponent's monsters. So like, imagine he gets the Black Skull Dragon on the field, 3,200 right off the bat, if I can just copy that. So we'll put both those cards in. I'm not going to get rid of anything right now. 45 cards is pretty acceptable, although we do need some more powerful tribute monsters for sure. And as for the card list, 183 out of 350 cards for 52.2%. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, consider liking, commenting, subscribing, all that fun stuff. You don't have to, but I'd appreciate if you did, as it lets me know you're enjoying the content. And until the next episode, later.